In the heart of the Mojave Desert, inside the most heavily guarded airspace on the planet, a revolution in military aviation has already taken place. For decades, declassified documents and frantic eyewitness accounts have spoken of glowing, triangular crafts operating with physics-defying agility over the Groom Lake testing grounds. What the public dismissed as science fiction and UFO mythology was, in reality, the birth of the most advanced black-budget aerospace program in human history. This is not a tale of extraterrestrial visitors, but of raw American industrial supremacy pushed to its absolute bleeding edge. The United States has officially breached the barrier between conventional flight and true anti-gravity propulsion. We are looking at a platform that does not just fly through the atmosphere, it dominates it by manipulating the very fabric of local gravity and electromagnetism. To understand the sheer scale of this leap, you have to look past the smooth, seamless composite skin of the craft and dive into the theoretical physics that make it possible. Engineers at Area 51 have successfully weaponized a concept known as mass reduction. At the center of this massive triangular beast sits a high-frequency magnetic field generator. This device spins a highly pressurized, mercury-based plasma at relativistic speeds. The resulting massive electromagnetic field doesn't just block radar, it actually interacts with the Earth's gravitational field, effectively reducing the craft's mass by up to 89%. This reduction in mass changes everything we know about flight physics. It allows a platform roughly the size of a standard heavy fighter to hover in absolute, pin-drop silence. It can execute sharp, instantaneous 90-degree turns at Mach 5 without liquefying the pilot inside, because the G-forces are fundamentally altered within the local gravity bubble. When pushed into its high-voltage mode, the energy output surges, allowing the craft to punch through the atmosphere and reach mind-boggling speeds exceeding 7,000 kilometers per hour. This triangular design was not a random aesthetic choice. It is a calculated geometric necessity required to stabilize the massive plasma centrifuge at its core, while maintaining a perfect lifting body profile for traditional atmospheric gliding. Every hard angle is mathematically aligned to scatter incoming radar waves, while the edges house auxiliary thrusters that provide the minute vector controls needed to stabilize a craft that essentially weighs nothing to the outside world. What we are witnessing is the ultimate convergence of classified plasma physics, next-generation materials science, and pure strategic ambition. The line between what is theoretical and what is flying in our skies has officially been erased. This is the story of how the United States military built the impossible.
A machine this advanced is far too fast for a human mind to manage alone. At these speeds, a pilot isn't just flying, they are drowning in a sea of data. To survive, the aircraft requires a digital nervous system, a hyper-intelligent AI core born from the next-generation air dominance program. This isn't just a flight computer, it is a synthetic co-pilot capable of processing millions of data points every microsecond. It breathes through the craft's sensors, scanning the horizon for threats long before they appear on any traditional radar. This AI doesn't just react to the battlefield, it predicts it. By the time a human pilot perceives an enemy signature, the AI has already calculated its trajectory, identified the specific alloy of its airframe, and simulated 10,000 different ways to neutralize it. This is the pinnacle of human-machine teaming. The cockpit has been reimagined as a command sanctuary where the pilot no longer fights the controls, but directs a symphony of destruction. Through a neural-linked interface, the pilot's intent becomes the aircraft's action. The AI filters out the noise, presenting only the most lethal threats as glowing geometric overlays in a 360-degree augmented reality field. The pilot becomes a grand master on a three-dimensional chessboard, commanding not just their own craft, but a swarm of loyal wingmen drones that extend their reach for hundreds of miles. In this digital architecture, the lag between thought and execution is eliminated. The human provides the intuition and the moral authority, while the machine provides the superhuman precision required to dominate the sixth-generation battlespace. But the true genius of this ghost in the sky lies in its ability to remain a phantom. To achieve total radar invisibility, the airframe is draped in a revolutionary cloak of metamaterials, a technology that goes far beyond the stealth coatings of the B-21 Raider. These aren't just paints, they are engineered microscopic structures that manipulate electromagnetic waves on a molecular level. When a radar pulse strikes the skin of the craft, it isn't reflected or even just absorbed. The metamaterials grab the wave and bend it around the fuselage like water flowing around a smooth stone in a stream. The signal emerges on the other side completely undisturbed, leaving the enemy radar operators staring at a perfectly empty sky. Even if you were standing on the ground looking straight up, you might see nothing but the blue of the atmosphere or the stars of the night. This platform utilizes active optical camouflage, a high-definition skin consisting of millions of microscopic light-emitting and light-sensing elements. The sensors on top of the craft capture the exact color, brightness, and texture of the sky above and instantly project that identical image onto the belly of the craft below. It is a digital chameleon, erasing its own silhouette against the clouds. By the time you hear the faint, haunting hum of its propulsion, the ghost has already passed, leaving no trace of its existence but the lingering chill of a shadow that was never there.
The kinetic age of dogfights and iron bombs is over. We have entered the era of directed energy and light-speed engagement. At the heart of this arsenal sits the LW-2, the Laser Weapons System 2. This isn't a prototype, it is a surgical tool of absolute destruction. In its standard 250 kilowatt mode, the LW-2 generates a beam capable of frying the seeker heads of incoming missiles and vaporizing enemy electronics from 20 kilometers away. But when the high-frequency generator surges into its secondary 450 kilowatt mode, the physics change. At this intensity, the laser can melt through reinforced aerospace alloys in a matter of seconds at a range of 30 kilometers. It turns the aircraft into an untouchable fortress, intercepting projectiles and drones before they even register as a threat to the pilot. This terrifying firepower is amplified by a philosophy of autonomous warfare. The central aircraft acts as a high-altitude hive mind, commanding a swarm of loyal wingmen that operate on the bleeding edge of the battle space. These aren't just drones, they are force multipliers. Reconnaissance units push 100 kilometers ahead, feeding a god view of the terrain back to the mastercraft, while combat drones orbit at 18,000 meters, carrying hypersonic anti-tank payloads. The fighter jet itself never needs to pull a trigger. It simply orchestrates a ballet of autonomous strikes, staying miles away from danger, while its robotic extensions dismantle the enemy's air defense network piece by piece. While the anti-gravity interceptor represents the secret black budget frontier, the B-21 Raider is the visible, ironclad proof of this technological shift. The Raider is the most advanced strategic bomber ever conceived, a digital bomber designed to be the backbone of global deterrence. Unlike its predecessor, the B-2 Spirit, which matched the GDP of entire nations in cost, the B-21 was engineered for sustainability without sacrificing lethality. It is a flying data hub built with an open architecture system that allows it to be upgraded with new software in real time, just like a smartphone. Behind its smooth, jagged tooth edges and deep-altitude dark skin lies a payload capacity that defines the word overwhelming. The Raider is a dual-capable platform, ready to deliver over 30,000 pounds of conventional precision munitions or the specialized B-61 nuclear gravity bombs. Its avionics suite is a marvel of integration, using celestial navigation and multifunction radars to ghost through the most contested airspaces on Earth. It can loiter for hours, waiting for a single window of opportunity to strike a carrier group in the South China Sea or a hardened command bunker deep underground. As we look toward the horizon, we are seeing a total convergence of these technologies. The fusion of anti-gravity propulsion, directed energy weaponry, and the sheer strategic weight of the B-21 Raider creates a new reality where the sky is no longer a battlefield. It is a closed system under total American control. This is the future of dominance, a silent, invisible, and instantaneous force that can strike anywhere on the planet before the enemy even knows the war has begun. The era of the unrivaled has arrived, and the world's air defenses are officially obsolete.